That's not how this works, baby. Excuse me, hello? We're at a school. We're at a school. There's authority, and she's not going to be insubordinate in my class. Absolutely not. I ain't got time for it. You know, being an educator is hard. And the one thing that is for sure is that these parents love trying to blame the teacher for how disrespectful they bad at. It's ridiculous to me. So Friday I had a kid in my classroom. First of all, the kid's been in my class for a while. They siblings have been in my class. Now, we had rehearsal on Friday. We was learning a new drill. Learning a new drill because the child in question is always talking about how they don't want to do what we got to do over and over again, which I always try to express. That's a part of the drill team, but that's neither here nor there. I digress. We learning something new. We got the captains over here, the team over here. I'm on live all the time, so you probably seen, you know, a little bit of it when we was in practice on live, but I ended the live because I ain't had time to be playing. The little girl's like, oh, she just sits on the floor. She starts huffing and puffing, and she's rolling her eyes. I'm trying to talk to her. She's being disrespectful. She's not responsive. I'm trying to, like, you know, get it back and trying to make sure that we can, like, you know, redirect this energy. It's not working. So finally I go and I'm like trying to move on, trying to pay no attention, trying to just be an adult about the situation, right? She then decides to say, you know what?
I'm not staying in here.
I'm like, what do you mean you're not staying in here? You're going to be in here until end of practice or until I call somebody to come get you. You're going to be escorted. Like, you're not just leaving here. At this point, I'm over it with her attitude. At this point, I don't got time for it. At this point, I'm real done with the fact that I keep on having these issues with her. So I've been actually really lenient with her. I've actually been very patient with her. As a matter of fact, her mother just came to the school and told me that she got into a fight with some other little girl at the school. So I'm like, okay, girl. Now, I didn't like hold it against her or nothing like that. Usually if they get in trouble, they get in fights, they're not doing their homework, they get detention. I hold them accountable at drill team because the stuff you do outside of here is going to affect. Anyways, neither here nor there. So she's like, oh no,
I'm leaving out of here.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to get escorted. She's like, oh,
watch me. Yes, I am. I bet you I do.
So she goes to the first door. I block her. She goes to the second door. I block her. By the time she gets to the third door, at this point, I'm chasing her. By the time she gets to the third door, I'm like behind her, and she gets to the door. So I grab her shoulders. I pull her back in. No, baby. Again, she's a little girl. I don't got to do too much. I don't got to get aggressive with this little girl. Excuse me. I pull her back in. No. Come back. So, she's like,
get the fuck off of me.
And so for me, I know that the site coordinator is feeling real sensitive to the needs of this family. That little girl need to be out of the program. There's no way she should get to be able to do that and display that type of behavior to these other kids. Get to stay in the program, at least not be suspended from the program. Excuse me. What you also have to deal with is parents who want to stand there and tell me, after all is said and done, that when I saw her being disrespectful to me and not wanting to engage with me and being disrespectful to the team and not wanting to do what everybody else was doing, I should have just let her be, is what the mother told me. That's not how this works, baby. Excuse me, hello? We're at a school. We're at a school. There's authority, and she's not going to be insubordinate in my class. Absolutely not. I ain't got time for it. Okay? And these parents want to come up here and they want to fold their eyes, they want to huff and puff, they want to roll their eyes and stuff like that. I should have just let her walk out the building. The little girl was trying to walk out. We wasn't in a classroom. We wasn't in a classroom where, like, you know, you walk out and it's a hall. But no. We was in the outside athletic building. Okay? So she walked out of my building and it's the parking lot and it's the street. It's all type of shit that happened out in the world today. You mean to tell me that I'm supposed to just let her be? Hold them accountable for what they do. Because, excuse me, at the end of the day, they're going to be adults out here. Ain't nobody going to be here to save them. And they got some real life issues if they don't learn how these things work in life. If they don't learn how to respect authority. If they don't learn how to be able to respect their peers. If they don't learn how to be able to conduct themselves. Not be disorderly. They're going to have problems in life. Hello? Hello? Everybody is not going to be coming in here dealing with your kid and their bad attitude and all of that shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, that young lady and a lot of young ladies like her going to run across somebody who don't love her like you. Hello? Hello? And then what? Because see, it goes deeper than just her not wanting to be bothered at drill team. I know these kids, I be with these kids, and I'm actually really familiar with this academic community. I've been on this campus for a little while now. Did you let me in or not, girl? One thing I do know is these kids ain't just having issues with me. These teachers ain't just having these kind of problems with just her. It's a widespread issue. Girl, bye. If you a parent and you got children and they is bad, you know, because it's a choice. You can choose to not have bad kids. If I had kids, I got no time. And the reason why I'm not having no kids is because I don't want them to be around y'all kids. But if you're going to have kids and they're going to be bad, except that they're going to be put out of stuff, except that they is not going to be able to do everything, except that people ain't going to want to deal with your bad kids or even deal with you for having to reprimand your bad kids. Hello? Somebody? Nobody got that to do. I'm going to be the first one to tell you.